How many video have you watched about Canada this, Canada that? I know it's up to like 20, 30, 40, 100. That's the rhetorical question. Answer it in your heart. But let me ask you this question. Are you really prepared for this journey? Are you really prepared for this journey, or are you only depending on your profession? What I mean by are you only depending on your profession is that if you are a nurse, is that the only thing you are depending on to use to survive in Canada? If you are an accountant, is that the only profession you are depending on to use to survive in Canada? Or if you are a caregiver, is it the caregiving job the only profession you are depending on to survive in Canada? Then let me tell you something, you are wrong. Because I give you just 2 months, you will set up your camera and start saying, this place is hard. I wish I had known. I wouldn't have come. Yes, because why? You are not fully prepared. Because a lot of people go to Canada and they end up complaining that, I'm struggling to make ends meet. I feel like coming back home. Home is sweet. Whereas there are some people that are like, this place, we die here. We are going nowhere. That is because some people took extra time to prepare for this journey. While some people are just all about, my visa should come out. I need to japa. I need to go. My visa should just come out. Yes. So if you are one of those people that are all about their visa coming out, this video is really for you. It means that you are not even preparing at all, or you have not prepared to an extent that you would say, okay, my mind is at peace. And what I'm trying to say is that if your profession is what you only have in mind as, I'm a cook, I'm a chef. When I get there, I'm going to look for a work in this chef. What if that does not work out? What if that nursing job you are aiming for, what if it is not enough to pay your bills? Especially for those that have families. What if it is not enough to pay all your bills? What if you are working that job, fine, even a caregiver job, but even if you are doing that job and you are still struggling, you are paying rent, you are paying water bill, you are paying this, you are paying that, and it is not enough. So without too much talk, I will just have to go straight into today's video. So this video, I'll be giving you 10 skills you need. I'm not saying that you need all 10, and I'm not saying that you should pick one out of the 10. No, you should pick at least 3, or even 4, or even 5 out of those 10 skills I'm going to mention today, because this is something you really, really need. This is something that you can rely on, that if one is not working, another one will work. Or you do the 2, or you do 3 together. Okay? So if you are one of those women that will say, I don't need to drive, it's my husband that used to drive. What do I need to learn driving for? Madam, please watch this video. Driving is a necessity, as in it is something that everybody that is planning to relocate to Canada should know how to do. Yes, it's not even only Canada. If you are planning to relocate outside your home country, driving is something you should know how to do. Okay? So you have to know how to. I'll be listing the 10 skills one after the other in no order. I'm not saying one is more important than one, but I would like you to pick at least 4 out of these skills. Don't say you are a man, you cannot weave hair. If you feel like, okay, although not everybody can do it, even some women can't, but if you feel like, if I put my heart to this thing, I will be able to achieve it, go for it. If you are a woman, even if you are not barbing hair over there to make money, you can barb it to save yourself money. You can barb hair to save yourself money, because cutting your hair is like $40 for children, and adults, I think $30. What if you're saving yourself that 2 weeks $40? Imagine you now have 3 boys and their daddy, that's 4. So you'll be spending almost $200 on top barbing of hair. Meanwhile, you can do it yourself. Buy a clipper, get a clipper, learn how to barb the hair. It will save you money, and it can also make you money. So now, number 1 on my list is driving. Yes. Driving, as simple as it may sound, is very, very important. I won't lie to you. Driving is very important. Even right in your own home country, driving is something that is very important. It is like a life-saving skills that everybody should know how to do. Number one, if you know how to drive, you can easily get a small car that you would be driving, right? It will save you costs of transportation. It will save you. And also, let's say you are a caregiver after work, after your 9 to 5, you're going home. You can switch to Uber and start making extra money. Yes, you can do Uber, you can do Uber Eats, you can do deliveries, you can do anything with your car. And it will make you, in fact, people are making very, very good amount of money. So people would even be like, okay, just 1 week, I just have 1 week to gather my rent and doing Uber. Because within 1 week, they can be able to gather their rent. So if at all they even had the rent from another job, that means they would save it. So they have extra in that process. So driving is something that it is very important. Don't say, well, I would like to be doing Uber. I'm a big girl. See, big girl don't reach Canada because there are bills to pay. There are a lot of bills to pay. So if you learn how to drive, it will be very good for you. So let's go to number 2. Number 2 is IT skills. I'm not saying that you must have a tech background or you have to be coding, doing all these things. No, you don't have to be coding. Something as simple as Excel. Some people don't know how to use Excel. Some people don't know how to use Excel. Some people don't know how to use Microsoft. Some people don't. Okay, in fact, a lot of jobs out there in Canada, it requires you to know how to do these things. If you go to Job Bank, Canada Job Bank, and search for a lot of, even if you are searching for the role of a caregiver, check the job description. You will see that at times they would need you to know how to use basic computer skills. They will need you to know how to use something as simple as Excel. They will need you to know how to do a spreadsheet, like basic computer skills. They will need you to know how to do it. So now imagine that you finally got your dream job, that you know that they need 5 years working experience and you have 8 years working experience. Wow, good. They need social certificate and you have it. But in the description, they now said, excuse me, do you know how to use Excel? And you're like, I'm sorry, no. That alone is enough to cut you off, because there are a lot, hundreds of people that knows how to use this thing that they are going to pick in place of you. So there are a lot of people like that. So you need this skill. You need it. Don't say, no, I'm a teacher. Even teachers need it. Or don't say, no, I'm going there for plumbing work. As you're going there for plumbing work, you might see a side hustle that says, okay, come and do substitute teaching. Like, you're not the real teacher in this case. You just have to like substitute for the teacher. Maybe the teacher is on sick leave, or a teacher called in sick. You have to like replace them for the day. So you need all these basic skills. You need it. So basic skills like Excel, Microsoft, Python, data analysis, even business analysis, UI UX design. Even if at all you don't know how to do any of this, you see data analysis. Oh my God, data analysis is, or business analysis, any one of the two, oil money. It is what? It is oil money. Trust me. Whether it's even UK, whether it's even Canada, those things are oil money. Because the good thing about them is that you can even get a remote job, that you sit at the comfort of your home and you'll be working. So I don't want to make this video too long, so let's move to the next one. The next one is hairdressing or hair making. You would see some people that if they are traveling out, they start learning hair making, they start learning hairdressing. Some of them can make that only their second option. It is not enough, but it is good to know how to make your hair. You see this braid that I'm carrying, This braid that I'm carrying, at least, let's say you want to do it in places like Ontario, anywhere in Canada, you would spend nothing less than $300. Or maybe you now know the person, you beg the person, you do this, you do that, they will collect $250 from you. Because they will calculate the time they are going to spend. This thing is a waistline length. So they're going to calculate the hours they are going to spend. They're going to calculate the stress they will pass through. So if you know how to make hair, so imagine that you know how to make hair and you get just one hair per day. Something like this, one per day. That's like $200 per day. Okay, let's say you get just 5 in a week, right? That's how much? $1,000. 1,000. And this is a side hustle. In a week, you're getting $1,000 from making hair. And this is even a side hustle. You still have your own normal 9 to 5 job. So hair making is very, very important, and it is not gender based. You can be a man and you make hair. You can be a woman and you know how to make hair. Okay? So now let's move to the next one, which is plumbing. Plumbing is one profession that if you are coming to, even as a woman, if you can learn it, learn it. Please, I will beg you. If you can learn plumbing as a woman, please learn it. Please, I'm saying it again, please learn it, because you might say, if my kitchen is faulty or if my bathroom has issue, it's my landlord that will fix it. Yes, it's the landlord that will fix it. But what if you get your own house? Because we don't pray to continue renting house. So what if you get your own apartment? Then you have to start fixing it. Do you know how much these people charge for fixing or blocked pipe, kitchen sink alone? They charge ridiculous amount of money. So if you're able to learn how to do these things, it will save you. There will be times that you would, and one thing about moving abroad is that you have to network. I will come back to that later, but let me continue with this plumbing. You might be on your regular 9 to 5 and you tell people, oh, hello, I do plumbing. In case you need a handyman, please let me know. Do you understand? So if their kitchen or their bathroom needs a plumber's attention, they might feel like, oh, instead of them to call the regular plumber that will charge them maybe like $500 per 30 minutes work, or they'll charge them $1,000 for 40 minutes work, they might call you. Or you don't even mind, they will call you because they'll be like, oh, your own will be cheaper. So plumbing is a very, 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 very lucrative skill that you should have. It is a very lucrative skill that you should have, excuse me. And that takes me to the next one, which is barbing. Me as a woman, I barb. Yes, I barb hair. Because, okay, let's take for instance that you're not even, let's say, okay, as a woman, I'm using a woman as example now. Let's say as a woman, you're like, no, if I want to barb, my husband won't allow me to go to another man's house to barb. You don't, like I said from the beginning, these skills I'm giving you guys, it is not only about to make money for yourself, but it is also about to save you money. It is also about saving you money. Yes, because let's assume you have 2 boys, Let's assume you have 2 boys and their daddy. That's 3, right? Okay, in a day, in 2 weeks, you want to barb, and you're spending like $40 to $30 to barb the hair. For 2 of them, that's $80. Plus daddy, that's $120, right? So let's say in a month, you are doing that like twice. That's $240. You can spend that money elsewhere if only you get yourself a clipper and you know how to barb. So if you are barbing their hair, you are saving yourself cost. You are saving yourself cost, because at the end of the day, the money you're supposed to spend into barbing. Have you seen some people abroad that they will look, their beards, everything will be full, everywhere will be full, as if they will look as if, that's because it's expensive. It is expensive and they don't know how to do it themselves. So let's move forward to the next one, which is number 5, I think yes, number 5. Painting. I don't know how to overemphasize this. You see the painters that are in Canada, Hmm. The way they charge, you will think maybe it's one special work they want to come and do for you. Meanwhile, anybody can paint. Yes, I said what I said. Personally, since I think 6 years ago, when I got one apartment, I used to paint by myself right from my university days. There is no apartment, no, excuse me, there's only one I got, and that was because me said I'm doing big girl that time and I have money, and that was like maybe 2022 that I paid a painter to come and paint for me. But since 2017 that I've been living alone and I've been getting an apartment for myself, painting it by myself. Yes, it might not be perfect, but I'm painting. But right now, if I want to paint, it will be perfect because there are a lot of resources on YouTube that you can watch. There are a lot of videos you can watch that you will learn how to paint from there. People charge money for this painting job and you be like, is it not just this thing that you want to paint? What are you painting? What are you painting that you're charging me this amount? But it's the time that they would use. So if you save yourself money, if you have kids especially, your children will write biro, they will write drawings on the wall. You won't want your house looking shabby, looking anyhow. You would want to paint it, right? So you need these skills. So let's move to the next one, which is number 6. Catering and baking. Not everybody has time to cook. Okay, some people might even have time to cook for themselves, but in a case whereby someone wants to do maybe a naming ceremony, they want to do a little get together, or they want to do what's it called? Birthday party, and they need, maybe they have like 30 to 50 guests. Okay, let's imagine that I have like 30 to 50 guests coming to my house now. I don't have the strength to cook for 50 people. So I might want to employ someone because I'll feel like, okay, if they're coming, cooking is not the only thing I want to do. I want to do decoration. I want to do tidying the house, attending to my guests and stuff. So I would need someone that can actually cook for me and bake. So for the catering aspect, it is also very important that you should learn how to do food, jollof rice, fried rice, samosa, spring rolls, small chops, chicken, barbecue. Those things, they will really, really help you, and they will really, 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 really save you. Trust me, it will really, really save you. Because some people even order food in bulk that they put in their freezer and say, I don't have strength for cooking. They put it in their freezer. You can start a cooking. You can even get there, and there is one lady I follow on, I think it's on TikTok. When she goes to, she's in US, not Canada. When she got to USA, she started baking banana bread from her kitchen. And from there, she registered her business over there. After registering her business, now she owns a bakery. She owns a bakery. Now I've forgotten her name. What's her name? I've forgotten her name. She sells banana bread, coconut bread, sardine bread, all kinds of bread. She sells it. I think she now does cake as well. She does not need to go and be submitting her application that I'm looking for work. She owns her own business now. She does not need to go and be submitting CV anywhere to look for job. So in essence, you can use it as a side hustle first. Like you can start as a side, using that catering as a side hustle, baking as a side hustle. When you go to church, when you go to your mosque, you tell people I bake, I cook, I do this. People would want to, okay, do egusi soup for me. Let me put it in my freezer. Okay, do this for me. Those little money, it will also be covering one part of your bills. So without wasting much of our time, let's move forward to the next one, which is photography. When I say photography, it might look like, I will not be setting up studio. I will do this. No. You can actually learn photography for your own use. You might say, I don't need it. I'm going there to hustle. What do I need photography for? Am I going there for photo shoot? There are some events in our life that we would want to keep memory of, such as maternity. Our baby is 3 months, our baby is 6 months, 1 year, and at times birthdays that you want to like, no, this birthday is special, I need to take good pictures. If you learn how to do, see, for 4 copies of pictures, they charge as high as $1,000. Yes, for 4 copies of pictures, that is not soft copy, not even hard copy in this case, soft copies. They charge as high as $800. So you need to like learn that as well. Even for cake, small cake, $200. It's just 1 step, or not even up to 2 step or 3 step. In Nigeria, if you want to do big cake, which kind of cake you want to do for 100K? Maybe wedding cake or introduction cake. So you need to like learn photography as well. That is part of what I have on my list. Then another one is your nails. You need to learn how to do nails. If you are the kind of person that, no, I have to look good. You don't mind spending $50 on your nails. You don't mind spending $80 on press on or on powder nails, $100, $120. Then learn how to do nails. The next one on my list is carpentry. Let me tell you something. You see, in Canada, anything, you fix it by yourself. If you buy couch like this, if you come in, you see the bolt, you see the manual, you see the leg, you see the hand, you be the one to attach everything together by yourself. So you need basic carpentry knowledge. If you buy table, same thing. If you like buy dining set, same thing. You will be the one to set it up by yourself. You'll be the one to do everything by yourself. So you need this carpentry knowledge, because there are some people that they actually need people. Because there are some provinces that do this provincial nominee programs, and they will post that they need carpenters, they need plumbers. You see that carpentry and plumbing, if you are a man and you know that you have passion to do this kind of work, learn it. Your IT skills alone will not take you where you are going. Learn it, because honestly, you will need it. In fact, you will need it. Forklift driver, carpenters, and plumbers, they are hot cake. And handyman, they are hot cake, because you can easily get gigs. You can easily get gigs from anywhere. This might be from your church, it might be from your mosque, it might even be from your 9-to-5 job that you get that gig for carpentry or for plumbing or for anything. So please make sure that you get that knowledge. I don't want this video to be too long, and I'm not even sure I have introduced myself, and I've already talked this far. Well, my name is Christiana, and the name of my channel is Trendy Gist TV. It really gladdens my heart if you can click on the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment for me, because my goal is to make both of us, like, we should be successful. We should not struggle to make ends meet. We should, we should be able to not live in flamboyantly, but at least to be able to afford basic vacations, to be able to afford basic things for our children and our families. So I'm going to make another video, and in that video I'll be talking about the things you need to do while you are waiting for your visa. The things you should do while you are waiting for either your work visa, your visiting visa, whatever kind of Canada visa or UK visa you are expecting, what you need to do while you are waiting for that visa. I'm going to make a video regarding that. Then I made a video before this one that talks about how you can get a caregiver job in Canada. So a lot of people have been asking me to please post another video about how to get other jobs, because not everybody can do caregiving. So I'll be making another video to talk about how you can actually get other kinds of job in Canada that comes with sponsorship, that will sponsor you. And please, some people are making a mistake regarding that sponsorship. Let me clear it for you guys. Or should I clear it in the next video? Let me clear it in the next video. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to make another video. So stay tuned to this page, because you see this particular page, there is not an influencer page. I am not an influencer. I am not nobody is paying me to come and make this video, and nobody is telling me, oh yeah, help us advertise this particular company or website. Or no, I am not. I am giving you real. As I am discovering it, I am giving it back to you people, real, live and direct. So please, once again, subscribe to this channel, and it really gladdens my heart if you can give this video a thumbs up. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.